Is it too late to start creating content? So this question came from a client that we are currently working with because we advise him to start creating content because it helps to build trust and it is also another form of marketing for his business. Then he asked the question, is it too late to start creating content? Now, the answer is no and never, and it will never be. Let me try to break it down why I said no and never, and it will never be. Hey, but remember, this is actually subjective, It's better, the way I see it, it is better for you to be the first in mind than to be the first in the marketplace because when you are the first in mind, everybody goes to you for information, for advice, for the best tips, for the best how to do things because you are the first in mind. Because you are not all over the place. You are known for one thing, and for that one thing you are known for, you are good for it. That is good. Now, let me use myself for example. I moved to Portugal as a student, as an international student. When I moved to Portugal, I started sharing my journey, my struggles, my pain, how I was able to navigate the system and everything. Now, when I was doing all this, I was sharing my journey, post and everything. So I became actually the first person. When you search about moving to Portugal, my content comes up first because I've documented my journey. I've dominated the Portugal space. Everybody sees me as an authority, as someone who lives in Portugal who can help. Everybody are all coming to me because I'm known as someone who has been in the process for Portugal. Now, what am I trying to say in this? If you're a business owner, maybe you want to be maybe a content creator, you have to be known for one thing. And for that one thing, once you are good with it, you become the first person in mind, not in the market because the market space is actually big. But when you become the first person that is people know, like your first person when it comes to mind, you will dominate more. Now, let me also say this. When it comes to content creation, there's so many things you need to know. If you're a business person, just bear in mind that creating content is a form of free marketing for your business, for your product, for your service, even to yourself as well. Because do you know why? People first need to buy into you as a person, who you are. Are you real? Are you trying to fake it? Are you trying to be who you are not? People see all these things. First, they need to buy into you before they start looking at your product or looking at the service you are trying to sell or whatever you do. So now this is where content creation comes in because first of all, you need to sell yourself, you need to sell your experience. That's when you start selling your experience. That is, you start creating content, maybe you share your journey, your brand stories, your products and service and all of that. You start creating content around these things. You build trust. When you start building trust, first you start showing up like you being consistent. You don't have to post 3 times a day. Maybe it can be 2 times a week, or maybe 5 times a week, maybe once per day, then up together in a week, 5 times in a week. Even better, when you start showing up consistently, at first, people like you think nobody's noticing. Trust me, people are noticing, especially the algorithm. Because see, social media is more like a deep ocean. Like it's a very deep ocean. Like when you're pouring water inside an ocean, nothing happens. To you, it thinks that nothing's happening. But trust me, when you keep doing it constantly, it adds up. Now, for example, on YouTube or maybe on any social platform, the moment one of your videos or one of your content get pushed out there, others that you have actually been doing over the years, over the months, over the days, after the weeks, will start doing well as well. The algorithm will start pushing it out there. That's how social media content works. You might have had like 50 posts out there, 20 posts out there, and nothing happened. The moment one actually gets up to 1K views, others will keep up. That's how the game has been played. I'm saying this out of experience because I know on my own personal YouTube channel, if you don't know, this is actually our digital agency. I'm a co-founder in this agency. On my own personal YouTube channel, I've posted about 20 videos. No one performed well. But the moment I moved to Portugal, then talked about my journey moving to Portugal, it picked up. Now the rest of the videos picked up. That's how the whole thing is. And content creation have actually changed my life. It has opened numerous doors for me. When I walk into places, I get to meet people. Hey, I know you. Please, can you help? I need your advice. Can I book one call with you? That is how content creation have actually changed my life. So if you're somebody who is on this journey, who is trying to, get into content creation, hey, remove the noise. Don't care about the noise, if it's saturated, it's too late. It's never too late. As long as you know what you are doing, you are being you. You are being real. People can tell who is fake and who is real. And the content you're putting out there is actually good, like it's authentic, it's good, it's helpful, So people will actually buy into you, then definitely into your product or to your service you are selling as a business person. Maybe you're just creating content to build a side hustle. It depends on you. One last thing I have to say is this. When you are building content, especially when it comes to friends, family, they're all going to doubt you. People will say, you are just wasting your time. Look for better things to do. This is not going to work. This is not for you. You know what? Just pay a deaf ear. Don't care. Because the same people that will tell you that it's not going to work, that you're doing it right, that this is not for you, they are the same people that will come to you for you to mentor them, teach them how you are able to do it. Trust me. Let me say this. The road to success from this point to this point is very difficult to get. But the moment you climb to this point, to get to this point is very easy. When you're actually on your journey to success, maybe when you're just starting your content creation journey, you only have few people supporting you on that journey. But the moment you get to the middle, then to get to the top is pretty easy because you have a lot of people now who are willing to help and push you to the top. A lot of people start sharing your content, start recommending you to friends, people start reaching out from different places that you don't even know. That's how the game is played. That's why I said you don't have to care. Don't allow one bad comment, maybe one bad post or one thing to slow you down or to weigh you down. Don't do it. Stand strong because there's always what light at the end of the journey. I live this. I breathe this. I make content on TikTok, on Facebook, on Instagram, every platform. A lot of people always talk down, always say whatever they feel like. Come on, it's a free word, right? We'll have our phone to type and post and say whatever we can. But don't let that stop you. There are people out there who are looking at you, who are holding on to you. In fact, who wants you to be out there? And those people are people that you should be counting on. Remember the amount of life, the amount of people you will reach, your stories will touch, your inspirations, your voice, the amount of good effects that it will bring to the world when you actually succeed in doing this. That's what you should be looking at. The impact, that's what you should be looking at, not what anyone's going to say. Because trust me, people going to come. Sad days, the bad days are going to come. But it shouldn't stop you at all. Content creation, worth it. It's not dead. In fact, I feel like it's the beginning because the world is evolving. It's not too late. Start now. You can start with one platform, maybe YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, X, Thread. But what do I suggest personally? I would say all platforms. Don't depend on one platform because this is how the game is. For me personally, the platform that gave me a bit of fame was from YouTube. But before that, I've been posting all around platforms, but my YouTube video took off first. When my YouTube video took off first, then I started cross-posting my posts on Instagram, on TikTok, on Facebook. My YouTube took off first. After my YouTube, then my TikTok took up. After my TikTok was my Instagram, then my Instagram then turned to my Facebook. Now I'm having huge engagement on Thread and also on X as well. I've built communities around this. Remember, also build communities as you're creating content. Build a community, maybe a WhatsApp group or Telegram group. Yeah, people will come. People who like what you do, they will come to share ideas, support you. Before you know, people will be like, okay, they want to they want to book one-on-one call with you. They want to hear from you. They want to, to hear your advice for you to teach them and explain things a little bit better for them. That is where you start having side effects. That is where the byproduct, which is money, starts coming in for you. That is if you play the game wow, if you play it long term. One more thing again is content creation is a game of long term. It's a game of longevity. Because your first 1 month, nothing might happen. It might be zero views, zero comments, zero followers. Don't stop. Second month, the same thing. Maybe on the third month, everything kicks off. In a day, possibility in a day might be able to get 1K followers, 500, 200, maybe 100 or 50. That's how the journey starts. Now, how do you start? That's a question one of our clients asks again. You can do 30 days content creation challenge, working on camera. That's how you start. For me to actually stand here, for me to actually sit here and talk to you on camera, is something I've done over and over again. And I kind of like feel comfort and like I feel confident in it now right now. I'm smiling. I'm not too straight, I'm not too because I've done it over and over again and it seems so usual, It seems so normal to me because I've done it and done it and done like I'm still doing it every day, still creating more content every day. Sometimes, like in one video, I have to like redo it like 2 or 3 times. But hey, that's the fun of it. The more you do it often, the more it becomes part of you. Let me say one more thing again to end this video, to wrap it up. You don't have to start with expensive gadgets. How did I start? With my phone. I started my content journey with my Samsung A70. A70, that's where my journey started. All right, so start with what you have. You don't have to be in a fancy apartment, maybe in a studio. Maybe it can be in your one room. Right now, I'm in my one room. Right? Yeah, I'm in my room making this video with my phone, with my camera stand and everything. Making this video that you're watching right now. You start the journey. You know the best part of it. People want to see your starting point. People want to see how you started. People want to know where you were like before you actually get to where you are right now. So start with whatever you have. If it's your phone, start. Even though it's not bright, it's not clear, it's not fancy, start. The same people that will support you from day one, there are people that will still be there to cheer you up when you actually get to the top. That's how it is. The famous content creators, people who are actually big stars in this content creation game, they all started very little. If you go back, for example, to Gary Vee's video 20 years ago, 10 years ago, then you see how he started. You see how the journey, how he has evolved. That will give you a huge motivation to start. You don't need to have all the fancy gadgets and everything. This mic you see I'm with right now, I bought this mic like 3 months ago. Before I started with just my phone, recording with my phone's microphone. Not on this personal channel. Like I said, this is our agency channel. On my personal channel, I started that way. Until I actually evolve, until I start getting byproduct, which is money, to actually start changing new phone, buying camera stands, moving to a new room and everything. Just start, guys. I'm a testimony to it. Start. There is so many doors when it comes to content creation. It's not late, all right? So if you have any questions or maybe any doubts, please, you're more than welcome. Leave it on the comment section. And if you want to join a community of people who are supporting each other, who are actually on this journey, please comment below. We'll send you the link. Join. People who are also there supporting each other. They are there, all right? And apart from that, guys, nothing else. I'll see you in the next one. Peace and bye for now. My name is Omasi. Peace as always. Bye.